The drama surrounding the Cleveland Browns continued to swell long after the final whistle, taking on a life of its own as debates ignited across sports networks, online forums, and even inside the walls of the Browns facility. What unfolded wasn't just the simmering aftermath of a painful loss, but a full-blown identity crisis for a franchise that has spent years trying to claw its way out of a reputation defined by instability. Now, the cracks are visible again, stretching from the head coach's play sheet to the expressions of veterans who've poured their soul into this team. And at the center of the storm stands a rookie quarterback who proved he belonged among the league's brightest rising stars, only to have the defining moment of his young career ripped away from him at the worst possible time. Momentum is everything in football. It shifts like wind, unpredictable but powerful, and great coaches know how to ride it when it blows in their favor. On this day, momentum belonged entirely to Shatter Sanders. After spending much of the game battling pressure, adversity, and the weight of expectations, he ignited late with a level of precision and poise that felt almost supernatural. It didn't matter that the Titans had controlled the clock. It didn't matter that the Browns' defense had stumbled. Shatter found a rhythm that electrified the stadium, a rhythm that made even casual viewers sit up and recognize something special was unfolding. His throws sliced through coverage, his pocket movement neutralized pressure, and his presence made believers out of skeptics who doubted whether he could command an NFL huddle. Every drive he led in those closing minutes strengthened his claim as the Browns' future. Each snap showed growth. Each decision displayed understanding. Each throw reinforced the belief that this rookie wasn't just keeping the Browns in the game. He was steering them toward a comeback destined to be replayed on highlight reels for years. When he marched the offense down the field for that final touchdown, energy surged through the stadium. Fans felt it. Teammates felt it. There was a collective understanding that this was Shatter's moment. A moment that could cement his rise. A moment he had earned through grit, talent, and fearlessness. But as the Browns lined up for the two-point conversion, the atmosphere shifted. Confusion rippled through the offense as Shatter stepped off the field. Instead of the quarterback who had just dragged his team back into contention, Stefanski reached for a pre-designed wildcat call that hadn't been tested under pressure, hadn't shown signs of success that afternoon, and didn't align with what the game itself was telling him. The crowd deflated before the ball even snapped. Reality hit faster than the defense reacted. The play collapsed almost instantly, swallowed by the Titans' front as if it were scripted to fail. And as the score remained unchanged, as hope evaporated, as the players walked off the field stunned, it became clear that the damage wasn't just on the scoreboard, it was deeper, emotional, structural. What followed was the kind of post-game tension that can reshape a season. Myles Garrett, a superstar known for measured professionalism, couldn't hide the truth simmering behind his calm demeanor. His words painted Shatter as a quarterback who deserved trust, a quarterback who rose to the moment, a quarterback who made plays when everything around him faltered. The praise wasn't simply praise. It was a signal. He was highlighting the very qualities Stefanski ignored. It was a veteran's quiet but powerful way of saying that leadership failed the team when it mattered most. Garrett didn't point fingers. He didn't need to. His composure made the message sharper. The room felt the shift. The league heard it instantly. Meanwhile, Stefanski's explanations only deepened the confusion. Hearing that the Wildcat decision had been predetermined earlier in the week, long before any understanding of game flow or player performance could take shape, made players and fans question whether adaptability still existed within the coaching philosophy. Football isn't chess played on a printed board. It's chaos measured and managed in real time. Preemptive rigidity has no place in those decisive seconds when a team rides the back of a quarterback who's just delivered one of the most exhilarating performances of the season. And yet, that's exactly what Stefanski chose, a plan dictated by a calendar, not a moment. The wounds deepened with every detail that surfaced. Special teams breakdowns. A defense that cracked under the pressure of simple running plays. Missed tackles. Mental lapses. Injuries mounting at the worst times. All of it created a familiar sense of unraveling the Browns have spent years fighting to erase. But unlike past seasons, this time there is a quarterback capable of carrying them through the turbulence. And this time, the frustration isn't aimed at players or talent gaps. It's aimed upward, at decisions that make no sense when viewed beside the real-time brilliance unfolding on the field. As this controversy stretches onward, one question rises louder than the rest. How does a team heal from this? Trust is essential between players and coaches, and right now, that trust feels shaken. Shatter is proving himself week after week through his leadership, accountability, and growing mastery of the game. The veterans see it. The fans feel it. The league is beginning to acknowledge it. But belief is a fragile thing when it's not reciprocated from the headset making the calls. If the Browns want to rise beyond this moment, if they want to build a future worthy of the talent they've assembled, they must confront the truth that sometimes leadership requires listening to the heartbeat of the game rather than clinging to a blueprint. And beneath all of this lies the rookie who handled the chaos better than most veterans would. He didn't lash out. He didn't deflect blame. He didn't retreat. He faced the storm with a maturity that speaks volumes about who he is becoming. Whether the Browns rise or fracture from here may depend on whether the decision-makers recognize what they truly have in him and whether they're willing to adapt for the sake of a quarterback who has already given them every reason to trust him. Before you go, where do you stand on this growing turmoil? Do you believe the Browns can rebound from this tension, or has the damage already planted deeper issues for the rest of the season? And what would you do if you were in charge? Stick with the coaching philosophy or hand full control to the rookie who's already proving he can handle the moment? Let me know your thoughts down below, and if you enjoy dramatic breakdowns like this, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another deep dive into the stories